right. Another great film and a great report. Now you got the two clips in the right order. I know you do. This is the original, and you know the originals are always the best. Let's do it, Marvin. Ready? Let's go. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 here in beautiful Vero Beach, Florida. Today's topic is the film The Longest Yard. Now, before we get on to The Longest Yard, if you haven't subscribed, folks, take a second and just go ba-bing, subscribe. We greatly appreciate you, and we appreciate our loyal subscribers. Now, without further ado, let's get on to The Longest Yard. The Longest Yard was released in 1974, directed by Robert Aldridge. Stars Burt Reynolds, Eddie Albert, and Ed Lauter. Now, the basic story is this. Burt Reynolds plays the part of disgraced football star Paul Crewe. He was caught shaving points off a football game. That's un-American. Well, everyone knows about this and about Paul Crewe, and he ends up getting in trouble, gets arrested, and goes to prison. Now, while he's in prison, the warden there, who's kind of sadistic, and he's got his own football team with the guards, he wants Paul Crewe to organize a football team with the inmates, so the inmates, the mean machine, that's the inmates, can play the guards. It's kind of crazy, kind of wild. It's a comedy action film, and we've got a clip of how Paul Crewe got arrested and ended up in prison in the first place. Are you ready for this, folks? You ready? All right, Marvin, you got that clip ready to go? He's on point today, folks. All right, Marvin, roll the clip.
Whore! That's exactly what you are, a whore.
I never looked at it that way before.
Everybody's bought you. Colleges, the pros, you're gamblers. Who do you think bought those beautiful little caps on your teeth and the clothes that you're wearing and the bloody tan that you've got? Me!
Have I ever neglected to thank you, Melissa?
You has been.
Where are you?
If I took everything back
Where are
that I
your
ever
keys?
gave you, you'd stay away from my keys. You'd be bare-ass naked.
Where are
Stay
your
out of
goddamn
my
keys?
Don't you touch my keys. Ow!
I think the love has gone out of our relationship.
Bastard. Don't you take my Maserati.
I earned it. You have a driver's license? What, are you taking a poll? Yeah, look what we got here, a miniature cop.
Can we see your driver's license?
What?
Can we see your driver's license?
See if I can get it out. It's him, all right.
Why'd you dump her car in the bay?
What?
Why'd you dump her car in the bay?
I couldn't find a car wash.
Step away from the bar, please. Mister, step away from the bar.
Don't get pushy, cowboy.
Turn it around.
Come on.
Hold it, Sam. Hold him. Now we got you. We got you for stealing a car, drunken driving, drunk in public, and resisting arrest. You want to try for something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you talk.
Oh, you're back. What do you think about that clip? Pretty great clip, huh? I actually had to shorten that clip down because the car chase scene was pretty involved. So we wanted to just give you a little bit of taste of that, all the laws he broke and the reckless driving he was doing, and then the scene with the cops I thought was hilarious. when he called the one cop a miniature cop and the other cop was laughing. And then he said he couldn't find a car wash. That busted me up. That was really a great scene. Well, that's how he ended up into prison with all these charges. Now, they had a budget of $2.9 million. It did $43 million worldwide at the box office, so it was a huge success. And they had 2 awards and 6 nominations. They used real football players in this film, and Burt Reynolds himself played football. He was a star running back for Florida State University. And he wanted to play for the NFL, but he had a knee injury that sidelined his career. But he always had a passion for the sport, and he was known to wear his FSU ring up until his passing in 2018. They filmed at Georgia State Prison, which was located in Reidsville, Georgia, and Burt Reynolds was told not to talk to the other convicts and inmates there, but he did anyway, typical Burt Reynolds. And he became friends with one of the toughest guys in there, Ringo. Well, years later, after, of course, the film was done, he was working on another movie set. Out of nowhere, Ringo shows up. And Burt Reynolds says, Ringo, what are you doing here? Did you get out for good behavior or something? And Ringo says, no, actually, I escaped. I wanted to see if you could give me a few bucks. That's pretty wild. And the actors that played football players in the film actually got injured because they were told to hit each other and make it look real. So there were some injuries on set. Richard Klein had been seen actually wearing an arm sling. Now, we've got a clip, a little football clip. It's a funny clip, so it's not too long, but we have to give you a little football, and you're going to enjoy this clip. Are you ready, folks? You ready? Are you ready, Marvin? He's ready. Okay, let's do it. Roll the clip.
That levy comes up the middle again. I'm going to clothesline that son of a bitch.
Now's the time to get him, Samson. 4-3 mile. 4-3 mile. Ready? Break. Hey! Receiver!
Hey, I think I broke his fucking neck.
I think he broke his fucking neck.
I told you I broke his fucking neck.
I think he broke his fucking neck.
Well, what do you think about that clip? Wasn't that a great clip? Funny, funny clip. You know, there were so many great football scenes in this film that this film was actually noted as one of the best football movies of all time, even though it was inmates versus guards. And the real life inmates were so inspired by this film and watching it being made that they actually wanted to play the Georgia State Troopers. And they did. Well, these Georgia State Troopers were out of shape and getting the tar kicked out of them. The inmates were ahead 66-0 by the halfway point. They called a halt to the game, and the inmates and the state troopers never played football in Georgia again, at least at this point. And Burt Reynolds himself, who played in the remake with Adam Sandler, said he never watched the remake because he just doesn't watch films that he's in. And I kind of can understand that, but I can't watch the remake because I'm all about the original. And even though they might have did a good job, you got to stick with the original. You got to remarket the original. They're trying to market these films up to the new generation coming up. Stick with the old films, remarket them, put them back out there. People will love it, enjoy it. It's original, it's the great film, and it's a great story. And it had a great ending. I can't say enough about The Longest Yard, 1974. You can see this film on Internet Archives, Amazon, Apple TV, Paramount Plus, and I'm sure a few other places. I hope you've enjoyed this look back on The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds, Eddie Albert, and Ed Lauter. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.